You're both safe, thank goodness. You have the data then? Wonderful, wonderful. Don't suppose I could do the honors and replace the transcriber cartridge? I've always wanted to take a closer look. Take care of removing it now. We don't want anything to happen to the data. Data. Carefully does it. Come to me. Oh, knowledge divine, come to me. What is that? Ooh-ah. Oh. It's alright. The cartridge is safe. Let's finish the task before there are any more surprises. You have our gratitude for bringing us closer to achieving our dream. Oh, Althic, you must always be so formal. Although he has trouble expressing it, I assure you my brother is absolutely giddy with joy. Why are you here, Nofika? Have you not sufficiently amused yourself with the mortals? Not nearly. I would talk to them some more. Nofika promised you the key to deciphering the monument, did she not? Yes, that's correct. Then you would do well to hold in your minds that which harbors information. Come now, brother, you need to speak plainer than that. To clarify, we shall create the objects you need, but your assistance is required to give them form. Worry not, appearance has no effect on function, just try to imagine that which in your minds is used to hold information. A book. A map. A book. I got a, don't know what the fuck I got. Looks like a tombstone. There, these instruments shall be useful in your quest. Across the Eorzea lie eternal stones that hold the information required to complete the words of the monument. By holding an instrument out to a stone, it will take that information unto itself. We scattered these stones across the realm that mortals would not uncover our secrets. Of late, however, it would seem you have found alternate uses for them as objects of worship. Could they be the marks of the 12? They are, aren't they? Oh, to think that they harbored information on the gods. Seems we have our next destinations, aside from the 3 city-states. I believe the marks are located in Caucasus and Mordona. I propose we split up, the quicker to finish the task. I wish to come too. No, Menfina, 'twould not do to burden these children so. After all this time, we finally have the chance to speak with mortals, to learn about them from up close, and we're not like to have another. I must say I share Menfina's view. Even you, Halone? I'd like to learn about you too, and I believe I speak for all of us. By all means, let us travel together. Music to my ears. We shall watch over you and see that you safely reach your destinations. Without further ado, then. Not so fast. Did you think you could go frolicking without us? The others have our domain well in hand, so we are coming too. Well, now, far be it from us to stop you. Let us assume our disguises too, and then each choose a mortal to accompany. Please let it be something inconspicuous. I believe my destination is Thanalan. Then it's Lenosa for Raha, the 12's Wood for Kryl, and last but not least, Mordona and Caucas for Derek and Cheese. Will you be alright, Kryl? I shall be fine, you needn't worry. He gets 2. They get 2. She got 3. Man, I get 1. I wonder if you get your, what do you call it? Your guardian or whatever. We abided by the gods' selections, but why do you suppose the two of us were grouped together? Why? Because you make the most intriguing pair, the gods' felling hero and the world-faring explorer. I shall relish the chance to learn about both of you. Now then, the others have already set forth, so let us do the same. Aside from my own mark, I believe we'll find those of Thali, Akin, Halone, and Mordona and Caucas. Ook ook. Oh my, what an adorable creature. Delighted to meet you, little one. Seems to want to join us too. What an unusual company this has become. The gods truly know no inhibition. Forgive me, Cheese, I couldn't have anticipated this turn of events. I need to repair my gear. Cracked anthocluster sort. I'm sad that I couldn't take that stuff. In heavenly company. Well, what are we waiting for? Let us seek out the marks at once. Yes, yes, no need to be so hasty. Shall we then, Cheese? The nearest mark is Thaliax, just outside in Mordona. If memory serves, it overlooks the lake at a place called the Wraith Frost. So I can teleport. Well, I guess I can just go to Mordona. Look for a place here. I wonder if I have a timer for it. New mission allowance. Okay, it's not that. Fashion. Probably someone up here can repair it. Token exchange. Independent mender. I don't know why it's giving me this again. I wonder if I look up the dungeon, will it tell me? I don't know where the hell I am at. What the hell I was looking at? Uh, you can receive only one reward item per week for completing duties and whatever. In the event you award an item from the loot list, you relinquish your right. Oh, so I wasted it because I got some other shit. Is that what happened? Can only receive only one reward item per week from completing duties in Euro. In the event you are awarded an item from the loot list, relinquish your right to buy for all remaining items. Just the treasure chest contents which will be identical regardless of the route taken. So I fucking wasted it, man. Oh my god. So what did I get? Some 590. I got some hands for pugilist, monk, and samurai. I think Toasty said you can turn stuff in sometimes to some places. What was this called again? Hippostatic gloves of striking. Hippostatic static gloves of striking. Bonuses, repair shared models, materia. I guess I can't turn this in anywhere. Unsellable and tradable. Unique. I'll look it up again, just in case. Hippostatic gloves of striking. Man, so now I gotta wait for Tuesday. Now then, we're to hold out an instrument to the stone. Would you care to do the honors here, Cheese? The instrument vibrates rapidly. 'Tis done. The information held in the stone has been etched. As Althic said, these stones are eternal, no matter their shape or location. Their nature is unchanging. Together with the monument in the Omphalos, they have remained the same since time immemorial. 'Twas the love that men bear for us, and we for the star, that compelled us to create the monument in the stones. And though men do not know the truth of the stones, they offer them prayer. This act is a manifestation of your bond with us, while the stones are a manifestation of our bond with the star. And so by praying to the stones, you effectively cultivate a bond between yourselves and us and the star. Delightful, is it not? Though we appreciate your eagerness to talk, perhaps we should save some conversation for the destinations to come. If we linger too long in any one place, we are liable to be late to reconvene with the others. Then let us make for the central highlands of Caucasus. Within the Fury's gaze, my own mark awaits. I actually did want to look up, what do you call it? Raids. This Mists of the Realm thing. So got 2 more after it. Okay. I should have looked at the loot wiki, or I mean the wiki more in depth for the loot thing. That was 66. 50. I don't know how you check people's thing. Where, like, to see their, what do you call it? Like their other, can't think of the word. Like their levels for the other classes. Battles. Oh, I wonder why there's no music playing. I have my thing, there was audio earlier. Right? Yeah. There it is, the mark of the Fury. It wouldn't do to burden you constantly. I shall extract the information this time. Looking back, Hello, and you've grown noticeably more imposing this past millennium. There's also more statues in the Heaven of Ice. There's also more in the Heaven of Ice. Ooh, but an idea occurs to me. Geez, this time I want you to share what you know about the worship of Halon. I dare say it will be interesting to hear what mankind thinks of her from your perspective. You often hear Alon's name invoked in battle. The Ishgardian Orthodox Church is the heart of faith in the Fury. I have no idea which one is right. to be honest. I guess I'll just say the Ish. I guess say the Aten here alone's name evoked in battle just because it's the top one. I feel like the top one is right usually, but it's been wrong before. Ah yes, ever did I feel people's fervent desire to be strong, that they might protect that which they hold dear. Well, how very fascinating. 'Tis a fine thing indeed to hear directly from mortals. Still, as much as Salome loves her children, it troubled her to see them at war with the dragons, to see that those who share the star spill each other's blood. As you should well know, Menfina, it is in our place to judge the faith of mortals. Even when we lend them our aid, we must refrain them from intervening in their affairs. Intervening in their affairs. Lest there be any doubt, mankind's faith in us is mankind's alone. By your prayers, our forms are become that which they need to be. Apologies for the wait. Acquired the information, have you? Excellent. Let us proceed to the next mark, mine. As I recall, it lies near the steel vigil by the cliff west of the entrance. Follow me. Wait, we're going with 3 marks. I thought we only were going for 2. We don't have another thing, I didn't think. Go back to Camp Dragonhead. Well, now aren't we quick? My mark lies just ahead. Let's wait for the others and then continue together. Oh look, someone's praying. How delightful to see one of my faithful children. O benevolent goddess, grant me deliverance, I beseech you, save my soul. You're the one who was hunting down the lambs of Dalamud. I knew it. I knew you wouldn't stop till you dealt with every last one of us, and now you've come for me. I ought to think that this is her will. The lambs of Dalamud. They are the cult that appeared prior to the 7th umbral calamity, are they not? In the name of their faith, they abducted and sacrificed innocent souls, and did not fear death. I've committed no crimes, I swear it, and Fina as my witness. In the beginning, we simply prayed to the twin moons for Dalamud to one day shepherd our souls to the bosom of his mistress. But it all changed when Dalamud began turning red. More and more of us began believing that he was our savior, that we must prove our loyalty with our lives, else we would suffer eternal damnation. So that's how your group took on its fanatical ways and came to be branded a dangerous cult. And at some point, I assume you were tasked with hunting them down? I used to be a merchant in Ul'dah, but timid as I am, I struggled to survive in that cutthroat world. That's why I turned to Menfina. I wanted to bask in her gentle acceptance and gain courage from her strong and faithful hound. They were my solace, the only way I could be at peace with myself. But they took it from me, my fellows who committed those horrible deeds, and those who reviled me as one of them. They took it away. You're strong, aren't you? Grant me deliverance, I beg you. Judge me and show me the way. Sob, I just can't bear it anymore. What good is a God I can't see, who won't grant me a thimble of succor no matter how much I pray? You mustn't seek in men what you seek in gods. Strong as she is but a mortal, like you. She is made of flesh and blood and possessed of her own will, nothing more, nothing less. It avails you not to raise others up while belittling yourself. You are your own person, with a path of your own to walk, even should you be taken by despair. That you are here now makes you no different from this woman. So believe me when I say, all will be well. Keep your faith in Menfina, believe in her love and grace, and you'll surely learn to love others as well as yourself. Please forgive me for my unseemly outburst. I have been feeling lost, and all my anguish came spilling out. It was Menfina herself who brought you here, I'm certain of it, to encourage and guide me. Taking your words to heart, I'll try searching for a new path. Should you feel lost again, take to the road, see what is out there, learn how others live and think, and you are bound to find your way. Blessings be upon you on the road ahead, dear child. Did you say something? I think I still have 2 more. Holy shit, man. They're long. Sigh, unsolicited though it was, no regret saying those words to him. He needed to hear them. But come cheese, this time it's your turn to extract the information. The instrument vibrates rapidly. Forgive me, cheese. I fear I've caused you trouble. I'm relieved to know that you truly are strong in body and spirit both. Far be it from me to ask this of you, but please do not hold it against that child. We do not wish for our existence to bring grief to our children. Yet no matter which faith, we are who we are because of those who believe in us. My hound is no exception. He was born when men came to worship the object their ancestors cast into the heavens. We are not all-powerful. We can't grant all of mankind's wishes. Nonetheless, we always hear you. No hope is too small, no prayer too faint. I just wanted to make that clear, lest you forget we love mankind dearly. It's allowed. Divine non-intervention. With this, we have completed our task and may return to the Omphalos. Yet I can't help but think about Cryo. Grahatia seemed to be worried about her, did he not? 'Twas as if something weighed on her mind, though she is in the company of deities. I find myself worrying too. Whatever it is, there's only one way to find out. Yes, I suppose so. If there are no objections, let us seek out Cryo. She was headed to the Twelves Wood with Nofika and Bayergot, yes. They are presently too far away for us to sense, but we should be able to locate them once in the forest. I see. In that case, let us make for Gridania. New Gridania, let's go home this way. So here we are in Gridania. Can you sense Nofika and Bayergot? I do, but something is strange. Indeed, they appear to be in different places. Nofika is the nearer of the two and is quite close by. I should go and find her. Grand Theft Auto. Wait, you mustn't go off on your own. Confound it all. After her, cheese. No, she didn't go far. There she is. Oh no, I wasn't expecting to see you all here. Is aught the matter? You're supposed to be with Cryo and Bayergot. Where are they? Oh, we became separated while I was distracted, listening to the elementals. The beings are the voice of those who call the wood home. As I'm the patron of this land, they cannot help but report to me. You gods can sense each other, even should you become separated. Shouldn't it be a simple matter to find them again? Indeed, it would seem you are keeping something from us, Nofika. Oh, hello, and there's simply no fooling you. Very well, I shall confess all. The child Krell wanted to visit our stones alone, you see, to complete her task without us watching over her. We merely respected that wish. With her abilities, I do not believe she is in any danger, but the warrior that he is, Bayergot decided to follow after her discreetly. This is her wish, then indeed we must abide by it. As for Bayergot, yes, I sent him in the place men call the South Shroud. One of the stones is situated there, I believe near Camp Tranquil. Let us search that area for Bayergot. If we find him, we shall find Kryl as well. Let me use the marijuana. See, I don't think I was supposed to talk to that guy. Search the broken barrel, but find no god disguised as an adorable critter. I'd have to go back up there now. Oh, it's just the area. Nope. What brings you all here? We understood you've been following. We understand you've been following Cryle. Where is she? Having acquired information from my stone, she now makes for Althix. Keep my distance to avoid being seen. I was about to continue on when you appeared. Althix Stone is her last destination, is it not? Let us all go and meet her there. If everyone so wishes, then very well. To hasten our passage, I shall call upon Master Elgar's servants to bear the mortals. Oh, we gotta write one of these. Seems we have the use of these hawks. Let's see if we can spot Cryle from above. We'll bring our companions, so you needn't worry about them. Are you ready, Cheese? Oh, this is just automatically. God damn, this is so slow. Go, my feathered friend, fly like the wind. Hope this doesn't take too long. Miss Thank You Cheese, talking to you helped me find the resolve to seek out Cryo. Signs over here let us continue on to Althix Stone. There she is already. She certainly wasted no time. Well now, did you come all this way just to check on me? I've been on edge, worrying that I might stumble into Odin, so you gave me a bit of a fright. Nopika tells us that you wish to travel alone. What prompted you to send the gods away? It's difficult to explain. I suppose I wanted to seek the answers in my own way. As the gods told us, if we wish to know the truth, we must discover it for ourselves. In spite of this, they've seen fit not to only set us upon the right path, but accompany us besides. This bespeaks the faith that they have in man's spirit of inquiry, and it gives me heart. After all, 'tis the self-same spirit that defines the students of Baldesion. Like everyone, I want to uncover the truth of the 12, to know their aspirations and understand them. And having seen a dear friend embark on countless adventures, I've developed the desire to see and experience the world for myself. There are dangers out there, of course, but I wanted to prove that I could handle them and perform my task. I see. Indeed, as much as we can learn from others, there's no substitute for seeing with one's own eyes. And in yours, I see the gleam of yearning for exploration and discovery. It reveals to me the love you bear for our star, and it makes me glad. What's this all of a sudden? It's embarrassing when you say such things with a straight face. Right then, I've yet to acquire the information here, so I'll attend to it at once. Perhaps you'd like to wait for me at Quarry Mill. Please don't make me go on the long ass bird ride again. Let's wait for Krau here. Nopika and Bayergot are with her, so she will be fine. Sigh. First the man at Mentina's mark, and now Kryle. In the course of traveling with you and yours, it seems I inevitably end up encroaching upon others' lives. Ook, ook, ook. I is yours as well, though nothing binds you to me. You followed me ever since I tended your wounds. You're free to go anywhere, you know. A person's life belongs to that person alone. Others can't be expected to assume responsibility for it, and thus it is wrong to interfere. Alas, once I've glimpsed someone's heart, I find I can't avert my gaze. It truly is difficult to be amidst people. Okay, I think this is the last one, I hope. It doesn't take too long to extract information. Kryle should be here any moment now. Apologies for the wait. With that, I've obtained information from all my stones. Taking care of yours already, yes? Thank you for worrying about me. Well, it's good to know that I can handle myself. I'm heartened to be doing this with you all. I owe you thanks as well, Bayergot and Nopika, for accepting my request with good grace. Think not of it. You did well to see your task through, little one. Indeed, come, let us all return to the Omphalos. Is it Orm? I think it's an M. I don't know why it looks like a O-R-N. It's M. I guess Graha's just going to be there. When I go back. The Secret of the 12, yeah, okay. So I'm just going to do this quest. I think I'm going to... I guess I could keep playing. I don't know what I do. I guess I could start the other raid stuff for it. Might take a little break. Maybe continue afterwards. You took your time, Cheese. Did something happen? So you rendezvoused with Kryle. How was your experience with the gods, if I may ask? Not only did you help a disillusioned man find his way, you looked in on Kryle besides. Thank you, Cheese, and you as well, Derek. I fear I overstepped my bounds, but what's done is done. We shall return to our sanctums. You have our gratitude for the delightful time. By holding your instruments out to the monument, you will be able to augment the missing information. Be well, dear children. Bye. 3. I wonder if that's all 12 of them. Shall we then? Smile. Amazing. What was impossible to decipher is now crystal clear. Without further ado, I shall read out the epigraph. As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. He who is named Bayergot shall preside over construction, his duty to fortify the works of men and encourage them to build. He who is named Ralgar shall preside over destruction, his duty to galvanize the star's beating heart and facilitate mankind's regeneration. She who is named Azima shall preside over the sun, her duty to nurture its life-giving light and illuminate the truth for all to see. He who is named Nalthal shall preside over the subterranean, his duty to make gleam the riches hidden in the darkest depths and in men themselves. She who is named Nofika shall preside over fertility, her duty to fill the land with life and prepare a path of peace and plenty. Fertility, let's go. He who is named Halthic shall preside over space and time, his duty to endow the star with material vigor, that mankind's march may never cease. Here I am. She who is named Talon shall preside over the glaciers, her duty to hold the melting ice at bay and imbue men with constancy and tranquility. She who is named Menfina shall preside over the moon, her duty to perpetuate the turning of night and day and foster love in the hearts of all. He who is named Thaliac shall preside over the rivers, his duty to quench the thirst of men and water their minds with wisdom. She who is named Nemea shall preside over the stars, her duty to preserve the celestial fabric of the seasons and weave the threads of men's lives. She who is named Lilmelaine shall preside over the seas, her duty to administer the tides and inspire men to come together as one and seek new horizons. He who is named Oscon shall preside over the mountains, his duty to sustain the breath of the firmament and in wandering share in men's solitude. He who is unnamed shall watch unflinching, his duty to stand guard over his charge always and unto the end. There the epigraph concludes. We've been given quite a lot to ponder. Hopes and prayers influencing their nature. Have you any thoughts on the contents of the epigraph she's? Man, I don't fucking know. Prayers of her faithful made Helon more imposing. The worship of Dalamed brought forth Infina's hound. The worship of Dalamed brought forth Infina's hound. Sure, I don't know. You mean to say the prayers have changed the 12 into their present forms? That is rather hard to believe. Given what we know of Dynamis, I believe it is entirely possible. In the presence of that energy, hopes and prayers have more tangible results than one might expect. Its power may be curbed upon our star, but over thousands of years of worship it could have influenced the gods in various ways. Ways such as that which she's just described for one. Others that come to mind are Helon's shield and spear, which reflect her status as a goddess of war, and Nemea's spinning wheel, which is an apt apparatus for a goddess of fate. Thus did they create this monument, this yoke, that they might never lose sight of their duty, no matter how much they may change. I'm inclined to agree with Raha. The gods wrote that they endure by the will of the star. Who that refers to, we all know too well. Heidelin. By sundering reality, she must have known that she would shake the very foundation of existence. Anticipating the potential chaos, I suspect she charged her collaborators with maintaining stability. If this is true, then might not the 13th unnamed being be the Watcher on the moon? Oh yeah, I forgot about the guy. The pieces certainly fall into place. I wonder if he would be willing to share what he knows. As it stands, we've yet to encounter 3 gods, as there's no telling what may happen once we fought them all. I believe we should try to uncover as much of the truth as we can, the better to know how to proceed. So we need 3 more. So we dealt with 9. To that end, ere we seek out the Watcher, Raha and I shall return to Charlian to compile our findings, data from the analyzer not least of all. So, I'm guessing this is the end. To think that the investigation might lead us to the moon, I eagerly look forward to the next stage of our field work. Cheese, like as not, yet more grueling encounters with the gods await. Should rest up and gather your strength. Smile. Not long now ere we arrive at the truth. For the longest time, I've journeyed alone, not involving myself in the affairs of others. I've enjoyed our time together. You've undertaken the investigation with all earnestness, and it has been a pleasure to be part of it. When I imagine the moment we must part ways, I can't help but be saddened, and it surprises me that I feel that way. Forgive me, I didn't mean to wax sentimental. If you'll excuse me, I shall head outside for some fresh air. Bro, we're outside right now. What do you mean? There he goes again, Cheese. Do you suppose you could follow after him? Can't quite say why, but I feel as though he'll suddenly vanish one day, never to return. So is this quest not over? We gotta go follow him again? Or is it gonna be at the start of the next quest? You bitch. Oh, tissue cheese, what is it? Snow, whatever, worried that I'll suddenly vanish, you say. Well, as the saying goes, all things must come to an end, whether we will or no. Oh, God. When our work is finished, we must go our separate ways. Doing so will sadden me, as you know. Yeah, that sadness is part of the joy I've derived from our companionship. So I'll accept it when the time comes and strive with you to the last. Ook. So you know, my friend, I would rather you live your own life, but having helped you, I won't send you away against your will. Well, you are a busy woman, so I won't keep you. As before, rest assured I will share with you any tidings I receive from Kryl. Take care, my friend, and see you again in due course. There it is. Alright. I'm gonna take a break. Stretch legs and other stuff. Oh, I did want to take a look at the thing one more time. Okay, let's just go to raids. I don't remember what this one is. I keep forgetting. Myths of the realms. Myths. I can talk. So it came out 6.1. Second part 6.3. Damn, that was just January. Almost a year apart. Third and final part is anticipated to release in patch 6.5, and we haven't even got 6.4, so it'll be some time. I gotta get some gear, so hopefully I'll be fine for the 6.4 like dungeon and trial that I'm sure it will have. I want to take a look at the other stuff too real quick. Let's look at the Realm Reborn. So this one's just the Crystal Tower. Heavensward is Shadows of Macaque. Stormblood is returned to, what do you call it? So they always have 3, it looks like. This is the 2B stuff, I think. Damn, all kinds of quests there. So one more for Endwalker. And these are like different, I suppose. Raids. Alliance raids. The Bahamut. Second coil. I don't think I've done any of these. Well, definitely not. Yeah, I definitely haven't. I mean, but I didn't know there was 2. I think Tosi said like each one's like a trial, basically. Each of those things. So it goes Bahamut quest, the Alexander quest, Omega quest, Eden quest. And then Pandemonium. Cool. I'll try unlocking the I'll say Elden Ring, the Endwalker stuff. That's it for now. So penis.